What's up, Achievers? Today we have a 20-minute sweat class for you. It's going to be fast moving. We have two different segments. The first one is sort of a slow to fast ramp up round. We're going to explain it when we get there. The second half is going to be a glute burner. So very excited for this one. We think you're going to have a blast.
It's going to be awesome.
Let's get started with the warm up.
Let's get started on all fours. We're going to do some quadruped rocking. So hands are right below the shoulders, knees are right below the hips. Let's get your chest up tall. I want you to rock all the way back towards your heels and rock all the way forward. All right, so just loosening up the hips a little bit as we go back and forth here. Now, big thing here is to make sure that you have a tall, proud chest as you rock back and forth, rather than sort of slouching down and letting your back round. All right, so keep that chest tall and proud. We'll get a couple more of these, and then we'll go into our calf and ankle rocks. All right, next, let's get into a push-up position. Stack one foot on top of the other. All you're gonna do is drive that heel down towards the ground, bring your hips up towards the ceiling, and then come back to a push-up position. All right, so heel to the ground, drive the hips up high, and then bring it back. All right, so we're getting some big toe, some calf, some ankle, as well as some hamstring as we're going back and forth here. All right, so make sure that you're really pushing your hips up high towards the ceiling at the back. And then when you get to the front, make sure that you're coming all the way up onto your toes. So you're getting flexibility and mobility throughout all these joints throughout the back side of your body. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Again, stack one foot on top of the other, heel down to the ground, hips up towards the ceiling. We'll get a few more of these, and we'll go into some reverse lunges to finish off the warm-up. All right, last one. Awesome work. Okay, and stand back up. From there, let's get your hands behind your head. I want you to really pull your elbows back together tightly. You're gonna lunge back with your right foot, and you're gonna lunge over your left knee.
You mean
and
twist?
Then bring it back, twist over your left knee. All right, let's repeat that again. So come back, twist, and bring it forward.
Oh, you're staying on the
same side. Same side.
We're on the same page there. Usually we are.
Perfect. Now let's switch sides. Lauren jumped the gun.
My bad.
We'll get a couple more. And keep those elbows pulled back tightly as you rotate. And stand up tall. All right, all warmed up. Lauren, take it away.
All right, so what we're gonna do, like I said before, this is gonna be what I'm calling a ramp up round. So it's going to be 60 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. But within that 60-second work interval, we're gonna go from slow to fast of a similar movement pattern. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of a slower movement pattern, then followed by directly by 30 seconds of a similar movement pattern, but ramping it up and making it a little bit more fast, higher intensity, more dynamic. We'll rest for 20 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. We're gonna do 3 of these combos, and we're gonna go through the circuit 3 times. All right, I'll explain the first one now, and then I'll just explain the others as we get going. So the first one is gonna be pretty simple, a squat for 30 seconds into a squat jump for 30 seconds. So the first one is just a body weight squat, down and up. When we say go or ramp up, maybe I feel like we should have like a keyword to get everybody going, then we're gonna go into a squat jump. So you're gonna go here. All right, you can stick with the slow one. So if you feel like the high intensity stuff is a little too much, you don't want to jump, you don't feel great doing that stuff, you can just do the 60 seconds of squats, all right? So the ramp up is sort of an optional added intensity for you. If you want something in between those two, we can do a speed squat. So you just ramp it up by going faster. Sound good?
Perfect.
If you're new to this channel, am pregnant. I may be doing some modifications if you didn't catch that earlier. So that's why I might modify some things as we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We got 5 seconds to start. We're going with our squats. We got 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're not rushing. We got 60 seconds of work. That's a long time to continuously do squats. So this one is a little bit slower, focusing on your form. I want you to drive your knees out, sit your hips back and down. You notice we get a little arm action here. Just feels nice and natural to bring your arms a little bit out in front of you as you squat down, and then swing them down as you stand, and then we can keep that arm action going when we start to jump, which will be in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you're either sticking with those squats or we're adding that jump. Woo!
Ooh, I'm feeling leg day from the other day.
I know. My quads are already sore, so this feels good. All right, nice job. Now, if you need breaks here and there, you can just go into that speed squat.
I need a break.
I do too. Or you can keep jumping if you're a beast. Come on, 10 more seconds. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Shake them out. The next combo, we're going to start with a rock back to push up. I'm going to be doing it on my knees. So we're here, rock back, rock forward, push up. You can also do it off your knees. Rock back, rock forward, push up. That's the first 30 seconds, followed by mountain climbers. All right,
5
let's
seconds.
do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Rock back and push up. Again, this one is slower. This one's not as much about speed. It's more about strength, more about form. Whew. Catching your breath so that you can ramp it up in that second 30 seconds.
Oh boy, I thought this was gonna be a rest for the lower body, but
I know, you still get
my
those quads.
legs are dying already.
Come on, the mountain climbers will be. We got 5 seconds to get there. 2, 1, and go. Let's speed it up. All right, think about being nice and active with your hands, pushing into the floor and bringing those knees in and out. You can slow this down if you need to by doing more of a stepping motion or even just doing a plank hold here. Those shoulders should start to burn. Whew. 10 more seconds, come on. We can do this. 5 seconds to go. Jason loves cardio. 2, 1, and rest.
Ooh.
All right, our last little pairing.
All right.
Get those legs ready. We're going wide stance, lateral floor taps, side to side, followed by speed skaters, pushing and landing side to side. This will be a challenge for us not to run into each other. All right, nice wide stance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So tap the floor and just right over to the other side. So you're kind of keeping your torso forward, but making sure that you're not rounding your back over to touch the floor. Make it come from your hips. Bend that knee and really sit those hips back, keeping your chest open and your back flat. Nice job. 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go into speed skaters. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Can we do this without jumping on each other?
I feel
That's
like we
the
could
real
start
challenge.
a breakdancing crew or something.
Good. Really think about staying low on these. Push and land, push and land. You're driving the floor away. Come on, we can do this.
Ooh.
10 more seconds. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
5 seconds.
2, 1.
Ooh. All
Nice
right.
job. 1 round down, 2 to go. We're back to our squats. Shake those legs out.
Oh boy.
But now it's just some nice slow bodyweight squats. We can do this. Ease back in.
My forte is heavy squats, 3 reps at max.
2,
This feels
1.
way
Go.
harder than any heavy effort set. Whew.
Normally for me, this is my jam right here. High rep, moving fast. But I think the baby's pushing on my lungs a little bit. I'm out of breath. So now I feel like we're on the same page. We're on the same level
exactly,
now.
yeah.
It's even the playing field.
My conditioning is on par with you right now.
All right, we're ramping it up in 2, 1. Come on. Whew. This really burns. I know you feel it because I know you're doing it with us. Come on, remember, just keep it moving. If you need to go back to the bodyweight squat or a nice quick speed squat, so you're still ramping up the intensity, or keep jumping.
Oh boy.
10 more seconds. Come on. Keep it quick. 2, 1. Rest. Oh,
Boy.
shake it out.
I don't know how Lauren convinced me to do this.
You said to write a quick one, body weight. I mean, at that point, it has to move fast. It's the only way to keep making it tough. All right, down to the floor. We're doing a rock back to push up, either on your knees or off. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now with this push up, think about your form. Elbows are going back about 45 degrees from your body. keeping your torso connected, everything nice and flat and straight. Nice job. If you're off your knees, you're feeling those quads, I know it. Come on, we got 3, 2, 1, and mountain climbers, let's go. Again, like I said, active hands and shoulders here, pushing into the floor. If you're feeling your wrists, you may be too far forward over your fingers. Bring your shoulders back a little bit. That could give you some relief. If you still need more, you can always go on your fists. If you have a soft enough floor. Nice job. We got this. Keep it going. 5 more seconds. Come on, Jason. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Ooh.
All right. Let's do those lateral lunges into speed skaters.
All right.
We got it.
Yeah, I feel like for the ramp up, we need like the club noise, like.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's
like
all we're missing.
Vuvuzela.
I was gonna say, oh my god, I was gonna call it a Valsalva. That's literally all I'm thinking about is pregnancy.
go.
Let's go. I was like, that's it, right? A Valsalva. What's it called? Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela.
That was from the
In
soccer.
the 2016 World Cup, I think.
Yeah. That'd be pretty perfect. All right, 10 more seconds, then Jason will make his best Vuvuzela sound. Nice little taps to the floor, keeping that back flat. In 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. Good. Really push off that floor. Try not to be upright and just doing this little kind of side-to-side maneuver. Try to really land soft, land with that bent leg so you're sinking into your hips. It's gonna burn a little bit more. That's what we're looking for. This is a quick class. We can get through it. We're almost there. 5 more seconds here. Keep pushing. 2, 1.
Ooh.
All right. We got this.
All right, one more round.
Get those legs ready for these squats. We can do it. If you've been squat jumping for that whole 30 seconds, kudos. Woo. We're not doing it. But we're encouraging it if you can. 2, 1, go.
Whew.
Remember, this is your time to recover slightly, catching your breath, going through that full squat range of motion. When you do your squat jumps, we do shorten the range of motion a little bit because I want you to go all the way down. Nice job. 10 more seconds here. And we're gonna ramp it up.
Whew.
In 2, 1. Can we do it? Woo. Awesome work. Drive the floor away. 20 more seconds. Oh, come on. We're halfway through the ramp up. Keep going fast. All right, if you're not jumping, you're speed squatting. Come on. We can do this. Last 5 seconds. Get a couple jumps in if you can. 2, 1. One final.
One final
hurrah.
jump.
All right,
All
let's
right.
drive it to the floor. Well, I'm certainly glad the finisher is glute heavy because my quads are on
toast.
fire. Okay, let's bring it down to your hands and knees or hands and feet. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Rock, back, press into that push-up. Awesome work, everybody. Make sure you're thinking about opening up your chest toward the floor in that push-up, pulling those shoulders back, and pushing the floor away, driving away from the floor back toward your heels. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Ramp it up, mountain climbers, let's go. A lot of times in mountain climbers, people tend to stomp their feet in and out. You see that? It makes your butt bounce up and down. We want to try to think about staying square and staying flat through your torso and just driving those knees in, hovering your foot just above the ground when you pull that foot in. Come on, we can do this. We are almost there. Nice job, Jason. We got 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh. All right.
Most of the cardio is over.
Almost.
Well, you don't actually know what's coming next. I don't even know if you know what's coming next. But it's not so bad. We're gonna get through it.
We got this. If I can do it, you can definitely do it.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Quick little floor tap side to side. Nice job. Sink back into those hips. Bend those knees. Remember, you're not rounding your back to get down to the floor. It's more about sitting those hips back, bending those knees. Come on. 10 more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Speed skaters, let's go. Yeah. Darn it, we were so in sync before that. All right, nice job. Push and land soft. Let the arms kind of swing side to side like you're a speed skater. Ice speed skater. Awesome, looking good. 5 more seconds, we can do this. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Oh man, high five.
High five.
High fives to you. Great work. I'm gonna catch my breath, take a sip of water. You do the same, then we'll explain what's coming up next.
Circuit number 2. Looks like we got 4 exercises. Well, I guess 2 exercises technically that are 2-sided. We'll go right side first, then right side of the second exercise, then left, 30 seconds on, 5 seconds off, 2 rounds. A little glute burnout.
2 rounds, a little glute
Easy.
burnout. All right, so like Jason said, it's really only 2 moves. The first superset, we're gonna do both moves on the right side. Then the second superset, both moves on the left side. The first move is a single leg deadlift, floor tap to hop. So I'm gonna show you from the side. So you're gonna send your one leg back, tap the floor, and hop. Tap the floor, and hop. That requires a lot of balance. No worries, if you're feeling like you're falling all over the place and it's not really working out for you, you're just gonna do a foot tap to hop. Reach and hop. The idea is that you're sending your hips back, you're getting good glute activation there, and then jumping up off the ground. Right away from there, the 5 seconds is just transition time. We're gonna drop down to our elbows and our knees, and because we were standing on our right leg, we're gonna raise our right leg up into this hip extension and back down. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds, transition up, stand on the left leg, single leg deadlift,
Boom.
hop, down to the floor for the left side. Do it twice, and we're done. Our glutes are gonna feel great.
Those 5 seconds go by real quick, so
Yeah,
let's
they're
make sure.
not even really rests, they're just transition time.
That's true, yeah.
So it's pretty much just 4 straight minutes of work. We got this.
4 minutes, easy peasy.
All right, so get yourself set up on your right foot, planning on sending your left leg back behind you, either in a single leg deadlift or in a foot tap. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you do the single leg deadlift, you can tap the floor with your hand, or you can just go forward with your chest, whatever works for you, or we can always just tap the back foot to the floor. Nice job. All right, requires some balance, requires stability, and we're feeling that glute work. We got 10 more seconds here. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Now we're kicking your right leg up. So drop down to your elbows and go. Extend that right foot toward the ceiling and back down. So you're thinking about keeping a 90-degree bend in your knee, keeping your hips square to the floor, and keeping your ribs down. We don't want to arch your back and flare your rib cage. Ribs down. It's going to help you focus on really targeting that glute. Starting to feel it burn a little bit. 10 more seconds. Nice job here. 3, 2, 1. Transition up.
Ooh.
We're going to stand on our left foot. I'm going to face forward because I kept thinking I was going to get kicked in the face. And go. Nice job. So a lot of different options here. We can do the floor tap single leg deadlift, or we can do the toe tap back. All right, whatever works for you. Just make sure you're really sending your hips back. Nice job. Now, if you can't do that jump, I meant to tell you, just a knee raise is fine. So we can go here to here without actually leaving the floor. 3, 2, 1, and go down to the ground, onto your elbows and your knees, left leg lifts, and go. Nice job. Balance has certainly been or become a challenge during pregnancy. center of mass, center of gravity has shifted. But we're all working on some things, you know? That's my, what's that phrase? My cross to bear. We got 10 seconds left here. Woo, feel that glute burn. Remember to keep your ribs down. Don't arch your back. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up.
Boy.
1 down, 1 to go. We're almost there. Let's go. Right side. Stand on your right foot and go. Whew, I am hopping all over the place right now.
Hopping.
I'm going to go to the toe tap version. Keeps me a little more stable and centered. On that one, it can be a little easy to shorten the back step. I really want you to reach back, just barely tap your toes.
I feel personally attacked.
Were you doing that? I wasn't talking to you necessarily. Just, you know, everyone out there.
3, 2, 1. Hang it
Down to
down.
the ground. Right leg kicks up. 2, 1. Let's go.
My leg has never been heavier.
The temptation here, yeah, seriously, is oftentimes to kick the leg straight. Try to keep the knee bent. It's gonna help keep that glute really engaged, especially at the top here. All right, come on, 10 seconds. I told you it'd be a glute burner. I gave you the warning. At least your quads feel good. 3, 2, 1, stand it up.
Ooh,
We
I
got
can barely
this.
stand.
Last 1, 2, 1, let's go.
Last one. Last set, best set.
That's right.
Whew.
We got this. Really reach back. Come on. Don't cheat out on that left side by not matching it with what you did on the right. We got this.
10 seconds.
10 more seconds. Come on. If you're still tapping the floor, good on you. Whatever you're doing, stick with it if you can. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Down to the floor. Raise that left leg up into 1. Let's go. Think about kicking your heel straight to the ceiling. Hips stay as square as you can. A little rotation is normal, but intention is keeping your belly button pointed down to the floor. Nice job. Breathe, focus on that glute. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Done. We did it. You did it.
I
You
did
it. I'm so proud of all of us.
All right,
Wanna
let's
cool
cool
us
it down.
down?
Let's get started on our backs. I think that's the proper place right now. On our backs, knees up, feet down. We'll get some breathing to start. So let's get your right hand on the lower part of your stomach, left hand on your upper chest.
I'm just gonna do a little
Deep-
pregnancy modification here.
Deep inhale in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you inhale, the air should go down towards your stomach, so ideally your right hand should rise. Or if you're doing Lauren's variation, all you're thinking about is sending the air down low towards your stomach.
You can
All
hear
right.
your heart beating.
Thumping. All right, from there, let's get on all fours. Let's reach one leg off to the side, and you're gonna sit all the way back towards your heels. And let's just hang out here. So you can be on your arms like this, you can be on your forearms if you wanna get even a little bit of a deeper stretch, whichever one works best for you. And just hold this here.
You can even untuck your toes if you want even a deeper stretch.
Yep. If you have relaxin flowing through your body.
Yeah, nothing feels like a stretch at all.
And switch sides.
Yeah, there are many perks of being pregnant, and relaxin is one of them. Best hormone, just makes you all loose.
Sounds like you're talking about like alcohol or,
I know.
or drugs.
Just makes you loose and loopy.
That would be a great name for an alcohol, actually.
Relaxin.
It's like, did you try the new Smirnoff Relaxin yet? All right, cool. Last one, hip flexor stretch on each side. We're gonna be right here in a 90-degree position. All you're gonna do is you're tuck your pelvis under, squeeze the glute of whichever leg is down, and you're gonna reach that same side arm over across the knee that's in front. Hang out right here. Deep breaths. Again, in through your nose, out through your mouth, trying to breathe down low towards your stomach. All right, switch sides. So other foot is forward, still thinking about tucking your hips under, squeezing the glute of the down leg. Reach that same side arm in front of the knee that's in front. Hang out right there. I'm sweating profusely. Feels good though.
Feels great.
Now that it's done, now the endorphins are in, now that I'm a little bit more at ease.
Sometimes you just need someone to make you get out of your comfort zone. So
That's
hopefully
true.
we did that for some of you today. If you weren't thinking this was going to be for you, maybe now you feel awesome and you even want to do it again.
Yeah, you got
never know.
this. So feel free to repeat this as many times as needed. You'll find that with each and every exposure, you'll find that the workout gets easier and easier. So yeah, great job.
Until next time,
Sweat out.
happiness in. In what order do we do that?